Hey, it's been a minute. I'm back and I kind of just want to chat. This week is Halloween, and I don't know about you, but I haven't really been feeling the Halloween spirit this year. I mean, Halloween is my favorite time of year. It's my favorite holiday, and I get excited for it every year. And as of recently, and especially this year, I have not been feeling the spirit. It hasn't been there. So this is mostly for me. I want to make a video where I just talk about my favorite Halloween movies. These are movies that I love to watch in October, and they kind of just they have that vibe. Most of these take place on Halloween. I'm sure you've heard of most of these movies before, but let's just talk. Let's have some fun. These aren't in any order, except for the first couple. Uh, I thought I'd get the obvious out of the way with the Halloween movies. Specifically, I chose three that I think represent the holiday the most. Starting with Halloween 4, this is, the return of Michael Myers. And this is, he's back because obviously Halloween 3 didn't have Michael. It's a low point in the franchise. Not that the Halloween 3 is bad, just like financially, it was a low point. And they had to bring Michael back. And this is that. This is Return. I love Halloween 4. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. There are definitely fans for it, but I really enjoy it. And sorry, I really enjoy it. It's like a comfort movie. It's like a warm hug. That opening scene, you see Haddonfield, all these Halloween decorations. It's great. It puts you in the season's mood. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a warm hug. And sticking with that, this might be a little controversial one, but Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This movie itself is very controversial with how it handles the character of Michael, with the cult and everything. I have fun. I like it. I think Michael looks great in this one. I really like his mask. I really want to get the Halloween 6 mask. I'm going to put it back here or something. I don't know. And, skip, even if I like that, I don't mind the cult stuff. But, looking past that, this movie, it bleeds Halloween. It looks like fall. It's a very orange movie. This might be the most Halloween of the Halloween movies. It's great. I love the movie, especially during Halloween, but I like it either way. I know it's definitely probably a controversial one, but I love Halloween 6. I actually probably like it more than most of the franchise. But yeah. And this one might also be controversial. I didn't realize that people didn't like this movie until very recently, and that's Halloween Kills. This takes place the same night as Halloween 2018, which I love. I am a big Halloween 2018 fan. This is the sequel to that, and I feel like more so than Halloween 2018 even, this movie has the Halloween spirit. It's very orange. Orange is a big theme. If your movie's orange, automatically gets a boost on the Halloween scale. It's a comfort movie. There's no depth to these characters. It's just you watch Michael as he walks around Haddonfield stabbing people. High body count. It's a movie you can turn your brain off and just have fun with it. And Halloween, it's all about fun. That's what that movie is. Halloween Kills. It's a great movie to put you in the Halloween spirit. Next, this is not so much of a Halloween movie, but I will forever associate it with the Halloween holiday. And this movie, I'll even admit, it's not very good, but I still, it's fine. It's fun. I have good memories associated with it. That's the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I saw this movie Halloween night with some friends. It was probably the last Halloween where I actually felt the spirit. We were all very excited. This movie was like an event. Oh, look at that shine. Sorry, got distracted. This movie was like an event when it came out. Everyone was so excited for it. Seeing Five Nights at Freddy's on the big screen, and it has a special place in my heart because of that night, which was a great night. It was a blast in the movie theater. Even if looking back on it, the movie itself isn't great, there were so many great moments. Um, I remember laughing my ass off during the fort building scene with my friends. That was so funny seeing it for the first time. I don't think anyone was expecting that. And I remember, you know, getting goosebumps and having the biggest smile on my face when Springtrap showed up for the first time. It's it's not a great movie, but I love it and it has a special place in my heart, and I'll forever associate it with a good memory of that Halloween night. And because of me seeing it on Halloween, I forever associate it with Halloween. And when I watch this movie, it takes me back to, a couple years ago. Next, I got Idle Hands. This is a recent discovery for me. I watched this movie for the first time a couple months ago, and then rewatched it again very recently. I have so much fun with this. Another movie where you can kind of just turn your brain off and have a good time. It's more of a comedy than a horror movie. It has Devon Sawa in it, and Foggy from Daredevil. I forget the actor's name, and Seth Green. They're all very funny. It's a stoner comedy where a kid's hand gets possessed. It's, you just have your fun. The finale is all a Halloween dance, and at that dance especially, it just bleeds Halloween vibes. Not to mention, this movie has a great soundtrack. It is really good. And, it's like I love it. I listen to the soundtrack pretty frequently, actually, more than I watch the movie. It's great. It turn your brain off, have some fun. I guess I'd definitely say the main theme of this video is, Halloween's about fun. And that movie is extremely fun. Next is Curse of Chucky. Now, there's not really been a Halloween Chucky movie, but Chucky is my favorite of the horror icons. Favorite horror franchise. One of my favorite, probably my favorite franchise ever, to be honest. And I knew I had to have one. And Curse of Chucky is definitely the spookiest of the Chucky movies. It takes place in this big gothic mansion. This is the movie that made Chucky scary again. It's great. This is the one that introduces Nika, played by Fiona Dourif, who's the daughter of Brad Dourif, who plays Chucky. It's a great movie. Another movie where the franchise was at a low point and it needed to make a comeback. And this was a comeback for sure. Curse of Chucky is really good. For a long time, I wasn't a big fan of it. And then on my most recent rewatch, something like clicked with me finally, and I realized how good this movie was. Now I'm a big Curse of Chucky defender. And, this one's definitely less fun than the other movies. It's definitely much more serious, but it definitely feels the spookiest. This is probably the scariest movie, definitely the scariest movie in this pile. Chucky, Chucky's great. Brad Dourif is awesome. Curse of Chucky. I'm gonna make a video about the Child's Play franchise one day, and how much it means to me, because that's just a warm up. I want to talk about all 7 of them, but for now, Curse of Chucky is a great one for the Halloween season. Now this one, I had to put on this list, especially recently, because you can see it, is A Nightmare on Elm Street. I've been thinking about Freddy Krueger a lot lately. Obviously, they just came out with the 4K collection with the rest of the movies. I've yet to get mine. I plan to. But Freddy Krueger, he's top 3 for horror icons. Obviously, Chucky's number 1, and then Freddy's always switching between like Michael and Freddy for number 2. But for some reason, especially this season, Freddy Krueger has been in my mind. I saw Black Phone 2 the other day. I posted a YouTube short about it, a quick review if you were curious. But it reminded me of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. And I need a new one so bad. I think the original is my favorite. Freddy is an icon. He's probably one of the best things that's ever happened to the horror genre. And film as a whole, Freddy's a icon. Robert Englund gets his Hollywood's Walk of Fame star, something like that, on Halloween. And he deserves it. Nightmare on Elm Street, it has those vibes. I don't think it takes place during the Halloween season, but it has the spooky vibes that you need from a Halloween movie. Freddy, he's got to be an icon on Halloween, just like the holiday in general. I feel like Michael Myers is probably the face of Halloween. That might be its own argument in a future debate one day. But I think Freddy Krueger is definitely the face, one of the faces of Halloween, and you can't go wrong with the original. Now this one's a very popular pick. This was recently re-released in theaters. I didn't get to see it. I really wanted to, but things didn't work out. This movie is one that definitely bleeds the season, and that's Trick or Treat. It's an anthology movie. All the stories take place on Halloween. Sam has recently become something of an icon. So he has his own section in Spirit Halloween. It's a very spooky movie. It has those eyes. It's a very orange movie. Orange is the big thing with a lot of these movies. If it's orange, it's Halloween. And I love Trick or Treat. Sam is such a fun little guy, and it's Halloween. It's the rules of Halloween. That's probably the most Halloween, like it represents the holiday the most, is Trick or Treat. It's great. Obviously, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've heard of Trick or Treat, but it's great. This one is another one I recently. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. This one is another one that I recently have come around on, and that's Terrifier 2. Now, I'm not a big fan of Terrifier 1. I watched it back when it originally came out, and I was not a big fan. I watched this one when it originally came out, and was not a huge fan. I thought it was too long. By the end of the movie, I just wanted to leave, and I didn't rewatch it since until this season. I rewatched it a couple of days ago, and I fell in love with it. I've seen Terrifier 3 in theaters. I love Terrifier 3. So I came back to this one after years, and it's so good. I can't believe I didn't like this. It's a very Halloween movie. There are decorations everywhere. The finale is in a haunted house. Art the Clown is great. He is definitely a horror icon. He's definitely what is there not to say about Terrifier 2? It's definitely still long, but you don't feel the runtime almost, I feel like, because you're having so much fun. And if any out of all the movies I've watched this October, that's the one that's put me in the Halloween mood the most. And, it's kind of like a shining light in this dark season for me. Terrifier 2 is so good. And the last one on this list, is very important to me. I watched this movie a couple years ago, and I make it like a objective that I need to rewatch this movie every year. I've rewatched this movie every year since I've seen it. I've yet to do it this year. I plan to. I love this movie. Not enough people talk about this movie. Hopefully this gets it some more recognition. That's Hellfest. This takes place on Halloween about a group of friends, and they go to this Halloween Horror Nights type event, and they come across a killer. I've been to Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights is so fun, and it's such a good idea that one of the actors is a killer, or a killer's blended in with the actors, whatever. That's so fun, and then they have a lot of fun with that. There's good kills. It's a fun slasher movie. I'm pretty sure most of these, or I guess all but 2, are slasher movies on this list. I'm a big slasher fan. I love Hellfest so much. I rewatch it every year. Like I said, I need more people to know about it. I love a Hellfest 2. I doubt it's ever gonna happen, but if it does, I'll be there day one. I'll be talking about it every single day until it's released or whatever. Obviously, this is a hypothetical, but I love Hellfest. I rewatch it. I keep on repeating myself. Sorry, but it's so good. And every movie on this list is good, with maybe the exception of Five Nights at Freddy's. But that movie is special. And this holiday is special. And I needed this video. I'll just be honest. This video is for me. I need to feel this Halloween spirit. And I just gotta talk about the movies that I love and the movies that help make this holiday what it is. Halloween is always gonna be important to me, and I'm assuming it's important to you. So, with the holiday coming right around the corner, I hope you have a good Halloween. And I hope maybe if you haven't seen one of these movies, or all of them, give one of them a chance. Just turn it on, have fun. That's what this is all about, is fun. And, you know, I guess that's how I'm gonna end it. I don't know, this isn't really an energetic video, but it's a video I needed to make, and a video I'm happy to get out there. Happy Halloween, everyone. See ya.